I'm
Go
getting my
to,
grammar book that's right behind my computer.
you got it? Okay, we're going to go to page 157. Is that where you're at?
What?
157.
Okay, hold on. Because I got to a
157.
different page because I was looking what pronouns are again.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
We're almost to
so
the back. Did you notice that? We're really close to the end of this book. Just a little bit more.
yeah, it's like maybe like 40 more pages.
Yeah, I mean, not even that many, I don't think, but this page is review. That's the other thing I wanted to tell you is that everything's going to be review from here on out. So you're done learning all the new things now. It's kind of cool. So this is review for adverb clauses. Remember the www.asia?
Yeah.
Do you remember what those words are?
Uh, when,
Yes.
what,
When it's actually, hold on. When I forgot.
yeah, me
All of a
too.
sudden I forgot. When while. It's when while where.
When, while, where. And that A stands for adverb, right?
No, okay, here, let's write this down to help you remember on the side. See this little side part right here where there's a little blank spot?
Yep.
Go ahead and write when, while, where. Those are the W's. When, while, where.
When, where,
When, while, where, and then skip a little space, and then we're going to put as,
as,
since,
since,
if,
if.
and although.
All right.
Oh, here comes Olivia. Cool.
Oh,
When, while, where, as, since, if, although.
if although, if
And
all.
sometimes because too. Did we talk about that? Wonder. Hold on a second. Let me check. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
We're on page 157, okay?
Okay.
157. Oh, yeah. And let's put because too. It does include that
All right.
because there's a dot B. So if you look at all the first letters here, we have WWWASIA that spells Asia, and then the B. So it's when, while, where, as, since, if, although, because.
At first, when we went over this, like when we first learned about the www.asia dot b, I thought that was like an actual website.
I know it sounds like it could be, but okay. So so go ahead and say the words, Jonah. Let me hear you say them.
When, while, where, as, since, if, although, because.
Good. And then Olivia, I know you're still writing them, but pause for a second and just read the words.
When, while, where, as, since, if, although, because.
Good. Awesome. That's www.asia. Those are the adverb clause words. They begin with one of those words. It says here, an adverb clause is a group of words that begins a www word, those are those words, and contains a subject and a verb. An adverb clause must be added to a sentence that is already complete. Answer these questions orally. What is the adverb clause pattern? So I do want you to put this in. Put www.asia.b, and then we're going to do a plus sign, subject plus verb. That's the pattern. www.asia.b plus subject plus verb. So that's something I want you guys to remember because we have other clauses too, don't we? We have like who, which clause, and we have that clause, and We have the adverb clause and a main clause. All those clauses contain verbs. Those are the action words. But phrases do not have verbs. So if you're looking at a prepositional phrase, it's not going to have a verb in it. So that's something I really want you to remember, is that clauses have verbs and phrases do not have verbs, okay? And then it says, why is this an adverb clause? Because she was greedy. Why do you think that is an adverb clause? Do you guys know?
Yeah, I think I know.
Why, Jonah?
Because it's a verb. She was greedy.
Good, good. It has a subject, she, and it has was, you're right, which is a verb. And then the word because, that's one of the Asia words, right? Dot B. So that it follows the pattern, right?
Yeah.
Why is this not an adverb clause? Because of her greed. Why is that not an adverb clause?
I think it's because it has and no verb, and I think it just has a subject and
It
it.
doesn't even really have a subject because her is an adjective telling whose greed it is.
Oh,
But the biggest thing to remember is it has because of. Remember on your paper when you have a because clause, I don't want you to use of next to it because as soon as you put because of, it's a prepositional phrase. So this one does not follow the rules, but you're right, it doesn't have a verb. That's the big thing to remember. But it has because of. And then it says add adverb clause, and adverb clause can be used to combine sentences. Look at this sentence right here. The king loved the princess. He knew she had to be punished. And those are two different sentences, but look how they combined it here with an adverb clause. They have although, that's one of the A's. See, we wrote it right here. Although the king loved the princess, he knew she had to be punished. See that little comma there? That means you can put these sentences together with although. You need that. You need one of these
Also,
words.
like, so if you have two sentences but you don't like them, but you want to combine them together, you need one of those.
Yes, that's right. You
Oh.
can use one of these at the beginning or somewhere in the middle. So we're going to practice that here. It says use an adverb clause to combine the following sentences. Here are the two sentences. The princess's nose got better and she ate the pears. How can we combine those using one of these words? It can be at the beginning or in the middle of the sentence. It
Oh,
doesn't matter.
I know.
What do you think?
So the princess' nose got better since she ate the pears.
I like it. The princess's nose got better since she ate the pears. Do you have one too, Olivia? There's more than one answer here. What's another word we could use to combine them?
Because she ate the pears.
So say the whole thing, say both sentences. Yeah, that's a good one. Like
The
say,
princess's nose got better because she ate the pears.
yes, good. That one works too. So you guys write down the one you like the best. Right here, we're going to copy that first sentence down. Princesses. No, oops. So you can use either since or because. Either one works. That's just showing you how you can use one of those Asia words to help you combine sentences. You could do that in your writing also. Okay, when you're done with that sentence, go ahead and turn it to the practice page And Noah, I'm going to have you read it today, okay? Page here. Did I say Noah? I meant Jonah. Jonah, you can read the sentence, okay?
The second soldier cut one small portion of the pear, which would help her for a little bit.
Okay, good. Portion. Do you know what portion means, Jonah?
It's like a small amount of something. It's like an amount.
Exactly. Yeah, like a piece of the pear or a small amount. Very good. That's right. Let's check vocabulary. 3 articles. Go ahead and find those by yourself.
Ooh, they just changed it up a little bit and
They
added just the
did.
A.
There's an A in there. Usually it's
And
all this stuff.
I already know what's bugging me in here. The
Okay,
one
what's bugging you?
we're supposed to say you, like we're supposed to write the one O-N-E, not just do one.
Okay, good. Let's write it. Very good. Guess let's get that out of the way because it's bugging you. So, all right. Olivia, where are the 4 nouns?
Soldier.
Good.
Oh wait, I think I
Hold on, Jonah. Did you say pear?
yes.
Okay, pear is one. So at the end, you see that article A. Whenever you see an article, you know that a noun is going to come up soon. Do you think the noun is little or bit?
Bit.
Yes. Bit is a noun. And then the other one is portion. One small portion, because it has a number here, we know a noun is coming up too on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Good. Okay, you had it. Jonah, what about the pronoun?
Her.
Her. And sometimes her is actually an adjective, but in this sentence, it's saying help her. So that's a pronoun. That's correct. Good job. And then since that was so short, Jonah, how about you do the adjectives too?
Okay, it is
Remember, you're going to look
second.
second. There you go. That's one.
It is small.
Good.
It's little,
Good.
and what?
It's a number.
One.
One. Anytime you have a number, that's an adjective.
Oh.
Yep. All right, we'll skip the phrases. And Olivia, where's the who, which clause?
It would help for a little bit.
Good. W/W. How about the verbs, Jonah? And then Olivia, you can tell us what the subjects are, okay? So Jonah, what are,
The
where are
verbs
the verbs?
help,
Good, help.
hope, hope, cut.
Good.
Is there one more?
Yep, it's a helping verb. It's actually helping, help.
Help it.
See where help is? It's right before that.
A bit. A bit. A bit. A bit.
Oh, Olivia, can you mute while you're waiting?
Uh,
It's right before help.
wood.
Would is a verb,
So
yes.
like Oh, so now I know every time that there's a verb and you say helping verb, there's just a verb before it.
Yes, helping verbs are right next to it, usually. Yes, that's right. Okay, good. And then Olivia, what about the subjects? You're muted now, so you'll have to unmute when you're ready. Who's doing these things? Who cut one small portion?
Second soldier.
The soldier part, yes, the soldier. And then who would help her? Or what would help her in the which clause?
Which?
Yes, there you go. Anytime you have a who which clause, it's going to be who or which is your subject. Jonah, what about the prepositional phrases?
Oh, so I already did one. It's
Okay,
for a little bit,
for a little bit, good.
and then of the pair.
Yes, of the pair. Excellent. We've got
And
a
for
capital.
the of the pair one, um,
Right.
I just guessed it because I already did the for a little bit.
Yep. But you saw that of didn't have anything on top of it, right?
Yeah,
That's your clue.
because I had my camera off so I could look through my pictures.
Oh, okay.
Because I have like a picture of the prepositional phrase list.
Oh, good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's on
That's
my
why we save
computer.
it till the last, though, so that you can see it doesn't have anything on top of it yet, and that's how you know it needs something. It's probably the preposition, is what I'm saying. And then did you guys get the capital and the period?
Yippers.
Okie doke. We're done with that lesson for today.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Um, so you guys wrote about the book and dinosaur. Is that pretty fun to write about? Okay, come back, Jonah. We were just teasing. It's not goodbye for real yet.
Oh, no, I was just looking for my binder.
Okay. Did you finish the story? Did either one of you finish it yet about the
Oh,
book
I
and the
think I
dinosaur?
wrote like only a little bit.
Only a little bit?
Yeah, it's only a little bit on Google Docs.
How about you, Olivia? Did you get to finish your story about the book and the
Only a
dinosaur?
little bit.
Only a little bit. Okay. Well, try to get it done because I really want to hear your story. Man, maybe next week we can hear your story. But did you guys like writing about the pictures? Is that pretty fun?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're going to do another one of those this week, new pictures. So go ahead and get your binders out, but there's something I want you to do first before you get the next lesson out. I want you to go to the tab toward the back that says banned words.
Then words. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, banned words. It's way back here. I'll show you.
And I found that well I
Right here.
thought because last time when I couldn't find it, I found it.
Oh,
That
good.
that yellow one, but again I lost it.
Uh-oh. Well, do you guys have this blue page in your binder?
Let me see.
It
I'm
should
going.
be behind the banned words tab. Do you have it,
Okay.
Olivia?
Found it. Found it.
Good.
Say said. Seesaw. Think thought. Go went.
Good. Olivia, do you have yours in your binder?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to add a new one right here at the bottom, this next box. It's going to be eat
Eat.
and ate.
Uh-oh.
I know, this is going to be a hard one. Eat,
So, so
ate.
maybe for the rest of the day, I won't say eat or ate.
Well, that's the thing. You can say it. You just
Yeah,
can't have it in your writing for my
yeah.
class.
But today I'm challenging myself.
Okay, challenge yourself. That's a good idea. Eat, ate. All right, so let's think about this. What's another way to say eat, ate? Or ate?
Chomped.
Chomped. Ooh, I like it. Chomped.
Chomp.
What else?
Maybe crunched.
I like it.
Crunched the chocolate
Crunch.
bar.
Or
Hmm.
or devour. Have you heard that word before? Like
Oh yeah,
devour?
I've been devouring my pizza and burgers.
Yes, those are the best. Those are my favorite too. Or there's another one called consume.
Oh.
If you consume the pizza, you ate the pizza.
Well, I like. I think I devour and consume it because that's how much I love pizza.
Let's put ed at the end though, because these should all be past tense. So devoured or consumed. Let's keep it at past tense, okay? Because that's usually how we write our stories. Can you think of one, Olivia? Another way to say ate, like if you ate something?
Nibbled.
Ooh, I like it. Nibbled, chewed,
Bite.
bite. Okay. Or past tense would be bit, right? I bit it. That's pretty good. Um,
Can you move that blue page up?
yeah, I think.
Okay.
Well, actually, how about I move my words up because I can't seem to move the page up. Does that help you if I put it here?
Yeah. Bit. Munched.
That's a pretty good list. I think we could stop right there. So, but if you think of more, you can add to this list later. But now you can't, from now on, you can't use eat or ate anymore in your writing, okay? It's a challenge.
Okay, I'm not gonna say eat or ate for the whole entire day.
Did you get it, Olivia? Are you done with that list? No? Okay, here, let me put it back. Try to write them down here.
This is what I got so far.
Did you write them all down?
Yep.
Good. Awesome. Good job.
But
Okay, in the back of your binder, Jonah, in the very, 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 very back, there's a pocket back there. Do you have big white paper back there? Have you seen the white paper in the back?
Oh, that book. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my brothers were messing with it, and I think it's right here. Yeah,
Uh-oh. See if you can find it because you're going to need one of those.
I found it.
Oh, good.
I,
I would
I
put it back in your back pocket. You just need one page today.
oh, one page, all right. So I just yeah, because my brothers messed up and it's all falling apart. So
Oh, so
it's
put them
alright.
all back. I think it would be good to put the rest of them back in the pocket, but you just need one of those today.
Okay, but so like, do we need like so just one page?
So we need that page, the one big white page, and then you also need to go to the front of your Bible or Bible. What am I thinking? The front of your binder
What?
and get out this one, week 16.
Picnic and tortoise. No, that's
Picnic
place of the toys.
and
That's
tortoise. Yep, that's
people.
gonna be one,
That's people of the desert.
two,
Tortoises.
three, 4 pages. Okay, so go ahead and get out one big white paper and week
Wait, can
16.
so what pages are it? What pages?
131, 133, 135, and
Okay,
137.
I just found it.
Oh, good. Okay, you got it.
Na, 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 na,
And do you
na.
have it, Olivia? Give me a thumbs up if you have it ready. Okay, good. All right, so what we're going to
Wait,
do,
does it have like 6 pictures? Because there's a lot of pictures in here.
yes, it has 2 sets of pictures. I wanted
Oh,
to
nice.
talk to you about that. Yeah. So there's this
Wait.
set, and then
Uh-oh.
there's this one. And we're going to talk about both of them, okay? But we're going to start with this one. Don't worry about the one with the turtle. I'll explain that in a second, okay? Or the tortoise.
Wait, oh. So that means we could write 6 paragraphs?
No,
No.
no, you don't need to write 6 paragraphs, but just listen, okay, Jonah? We're going to
Okay.
talk about this one first. This one has pictures about a picnic, but remember last time, we're going to do this on this page too. I want you to write the question words at the very top. So I want you to write at the very, very tippy top, who, what, when, where, why, Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Remember, we use those question words to help us think. While you're writing this, I'm just going to talk to you about that. When we think, I know we talked about this a little bit already, our brains are so complex. They do this, it automatically does this for us. When we think about something, we're asking ourselves questions. That's how we do it. And we think automatically, but it's really, really good to practice thinking. I know it sounds weird, but anytime you practice anything, you get better at it. And thinking is an important skill to learn how to do. A lot of teachers don't teach that. They just tell you what to do. And they tell you, do this, do this, do this, do that. But what this lesson is helping you do is to practice thinking on your own. And this is a skill that you're going to use the rest of your life. Like someday you'll be interested in things on the news, for example. Right now, it's not important. You don't really want to know about the news. But when you get older, you'll be interested in maybe finding out what's on the news. And then you need to think for yourself what you think about what you're hearing. So maybe you hear something like on the news, they might say something like, the sky is brown. And you're like looking outside and you're like, no, the sky is blue. Why are they saying the sky is brown? I'm looking at it and it's blue. So you're already asking yourself, like, why are they saying that? And where did they get that information? And what does that mean? The sky is brown. And who is this guy telling me this? See how you can ask these questions to yourself to think about anything anybody tells you.
So maybe he's just telling you about he's in like a dust storm right now.
It
The
could
sky
be.
is
Yeah, it
brown,
could be a dust
and then
storm.
maybe he's warning us
Yeah,
to move to a different town, then move back
yeah,
after the storm's done.
it could be. That's right. It could be.
Because one time there was
Wait,
like a
hold on, Jenna.
dust.
Hold on, don't hold on. But you're right. It could be there's a reason why they're saying this, but this is what I'm trying to tell you is that asking yourself these questions when someone tells you something is good because that makes you think about what you hear. Same thing with what you see. Like maybe you see somebody doing something or saying something, you actually see that person maybe on the side of the road, maybe they're protesting something, or maybe they're mad about something. Well, instead of just believing what they say, you can ask yourself these questions like, why is he mad? And what is he doing? And who is this guy? You can think about these questions when you see or hear something that you're not sure about. But I want to say really quick right here that your parents, you can trust everything they say because they're your parents. And your family, you can trust your family. I'm talking about strangers, people you don't know, maybe friends that you don't know very well. It's good to practice thinking when you see something or when you hear something that you don't know to ask yourself these questions and use your brain. And a good thing to do also is ask your parent. My friend said this. What does that mean? You can ask your parent because understanding something comes from thinking. Okay. So that's something I want you guys to remember. We're going to practice that skill with pictures here. There was one other word we put on our paper last week. Do you guys remember the extra word we put here? There was one more word. Do you remember what it was? What was it, Olivia?
Was it invisible?
Yes. Is that what you were going to say, Jonah?
No, I felt like it was wild. This
Oh,
W word.
oh yeah. It's
Um,
invisible. Put a question mark by that because you can pretend there's more going on in the picture than what you see. Maybe there's more things happening in the background that's not actually in the picture. So that's a good word to have on here too. Okay. So just to remind you, each picture represents a paragraph. Okay. So we're going to look at just the first picture. I know you're looking ahead on what happens, but try to just think about the first picture. Next to that Roman numeral 1, do you see where it says central fact?
Yepper.
That means what is literally happening in the picture. So, Jonah, what do you see that's literally happening in that picture?
People talking, having a nice day, having a picnic.
Uh-huh.
Picnic when one of them is having lemonade,
Okay.
or two of them is having lemonade. There's
Would
plates everywhere, 3 plates, and one of them's holding a picnic basket.
good. So that's great. All of that is really good. So do you think, and this is where you guys can decide something here. Do you think these are friends? Do you think they're brothers and sisters? Are they cousins? Are they neighbors? How do they know each other? What do you guys think? Are they friends, maybe?
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters. Okay. So for yours, Olivia, you can put, actually, it looks like there's just one boy. So we'll say brother and then sisters and then picnic. But what do you think, Jonah, for yours? Do you want to do that too, or you have a different idea?
So like one of them's of like like um one of them's a friend, and then the sisters are two. The sisters are related. The boy's just a friend.
Okay, so instead of brother on yours, you can put friend and then sisters and then picnic. That's the central fact. Now, to figure out the details, that's where we ask these questions. This is where you can name them. If you want to think of a name for the boy and the name for the two girls, list their names here. We're going to answer the question who here. So, who are these people? You can give them names. If you don't know of a name right now, you can wait till later. You can think about it if you need to. But the first question we're going to ask is who. Okay, and the next question we're going to ask is where up here. Where, we're going to mix up these questions, by the way, but you're just going to use them to help you come up with the details. So where do you think they are, Olivia? Where are they in this picture?
Park.
At the park? Yeah. Do you know a name of a park? Or do you want to name the park? Maybe it could be anything, really.
Greystone.
Greystone? Oh, that's a cool name. Greystone Park. What about you, Jonah? Where are they in your story?
I think I know a place that has a humongous field and like a couple trees. So I think it's Freedom Park.
Okay, Freedom Park. I like that. Go ahead and write that for yours.
Yep.
Okay. And so we got who, we got where, we got, now we should talk about like why. Why are they together? Why are they getting together?
I think I know why.
Why do you think?
Because they haven't seen each other in a long time, and one time they just went to a park to get their mind off of things, and then they just met each other there.
Okay. So we could say something like, um, um, let's see. No, see, like put see, maybe like haven't seen each other long time, maybe, or something like that. How about you, Olivia? Why are they getting together? Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Maybe it's the end of the school year and they're having an end of the school year get together, or maybe it's just summer break or spring break.
Somebody's birthday.
Okay, so you can write that for number 3, whoever's birthday it is. And then I think the next question we could ask ourselves is what are they having? Are they having a snack? Are they having lunch, dinner, breakfast? What do you think, Jonah?
They're having breakfast. They're definitely having breakfast. Breakfast
Okay.
because in the daytime you get a nice breeze. You get nice
Mm,
calmness. You can
yes.
hear birds chirping. It's like it calms you down. So I think
Yes.
it's breakfast.
Okay. I'm just going to put breakfast, juice, maybe sandwiches. You can think of what are they eating? And then you can think of number 5 later. So let's jump down to Roman numeral 2. Olivia, what is actually happening in this middle picture right here? What are they doing in the middle picture?
We're playing soccer.
Playing soccer. Let's put that. Playing soccer, and they're running. And then here, I'm going to have you do this later because I'm going to save some time in a minute here to do something else. But for your homework, you're going to work on 1 through 5 here. And how to find facts is to answer these questions at the top. Okay? Don't forget, you're going to ask yourself these questions at the top to help you come up with the details here. Like, why are they playing soccer? Maybe they just enjoy playing soccer. And where did they get the ball? Maybe somebody got the ball as a present and they brought it to play or something like that. You just ask yourself these questions at the top. This is the part where you're practicing thinking for yourself of your story. Okay. Now let's jump down. Let's just jump down to the last picture, Jonah. What is the central fact in the last picture?
as as soon as they run away, because in the first one I see an invisible, like
Oh,
I see
good.
a dog behind the tree waiting for them to go, and then he he got out of the tree, called all the other animals to come eat their food.
I put dog behind tree. Okay, so here the dog is calling animals food. Now, you can have your animals talk in your story if you want to. You don't have to, but if you like the idea of them being able to talk, you can do that. If you want them to be just regular animals, they can bark and, make noises like that. And then from here, you're going to come up with your details for this paragraph using the questions at the top. Okay?
When I write this, it's gonna be hard not to do any eat
Oh, yeah.
right.
Thank you for reminding me of that. You're right. Eat and ate are now banned. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. Let's look at this one really quick because you get to choose which story you want to write to answer your question from earlier, Jonah. You don't have to do 6 paragraphs. You can do either the picnic story or the tortoise story, or you can combine them, but you only need to do 3 paragraphs. Okay? You just
I'm gonna
3.
do the picnic one. Picnic one, that's it.
Okay,
Picnic one, because
that's
because
fine.
on this one there's just one
I
picture.
know, and we're going to talk about that. So first, I want you to write those questions down again at the top of this page. Who, what, when, where, why, how. Put those back at the top of this page because you're going to need that to help you with the plot or the details on this page too. And while you're writing those, I'm going to explain why there's no pictures on the top and the bottom. You only have this one. This one, this means you're going to use your imagination. You're going to use your brain, Jonah. There's no picture here. So here's what you can do. You can either draw your own picture or you can just imagine it in your head. What we have is the middle of the story. He's upside down. If you know anything about turtles, you know that's bad. When they get upside down like that, they don't know how to get back over in real life. But you can make up a story about how he gets back over. But we don't know what happened before that. So, Jonah, this is where you're going to think, why or how did he get on his back? So, you're going to think about what could have happened to make him get on his back. Maybe a dog was running by really fast and flipped him over or something by accident. Or he was climbing up a rock and it got too steep and he fell back. Or he got kicked somehow by someone. I mean, what are
I
reasons?
think
How do you think he got like that?
think he was dancing around with his other two friends. He wanted to do a cool move, but then he flipped over, and then I think I know how he got back up.
Okay. How do you get
He
back up?
wanted to do another cool move. He just wanted to wiggle around in his shell, doing a cool spin move. Then he flies, then back on his feet.
It kind of sounds like he's breakdancing in your story.
Yep,
You know how they spin on their back?
yep.
I like it. So he's having a dance party. That's what you would write about here. You can either draw it or just imagine it. Okay. But your central fact is going to be something about the tortoise and his friends dancing, having a dance party, and you can name everybody and you can tell why are they having a dance party and where are they and what kind of music are they listening to? All these good questions up here. And then he gets on his back. And then this one's blank because we don't know how he got out of that situation. I like that. I hear your beat back there. Or have you
No, that's
one?
not my beat. It's like my brothers are listening to some a music from a game.
Oh, have you heard this? Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots
Uh,
and cats. It's also a beat. So it's like a dance beat. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
yeah, because my brothers are playing the game called I think it's called Sprunky Remix. I don't know if you played that game, but
I
it's
haven't.
Sprunky Remix because there's an original one. And
Oh.
then whatever you do, do not put the black hat on. That's what the that's what makes the whole game scary.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there for a second, okay? So here's what you guys are going to do this week. You're going to decide, do you want to write about the picnic or the tortoise, or you can combine them somehow. But you only need to write 3 paragraphs, okay? And use these questions up here. Do you guys have any questions about your homework this week? Good.
No.
Now I want to go on to that big white page. I want to make sure to give you
Okay, I
time
need to get the big white page out.
to the big white page. And you're going to open it up first.
Okay, I need to
So
get
it's big. Watch me. I'm going to show you how to fold it because we're going to fold this. So open it up big like this.
Wait, is there pages inside?
No, you just need one, just one
Oh.
page.
Oh,
Put the
that's
rest of them
why
in the
it keeps
back.
falling apart.
There you go. Put it in the back. Yep.
That's
That's a
why,
good spot.
and that's why it wasn't stable.
Oh, there we go. Now you're going to fold it. I call this the taco fold. It's going to go like this way. Okay. You can lay it down and make your crease.
This is gonna be hard.
You can do it. It's not too bad. Like this. After you make that fold, hold it up for me.
Okay, and then go back over. That's right. Fishing.
Yeah, fold it all the way like this.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. That's better in the middle.
Okay.
Yep. Just like that.
There we go. There we go. It's long.
Good.
Well,
Yes, it's long. Good, Olivia. You got
pretty
it.
long. There, it's as long as my arm.
Good. Now you're going to lay it down and you're going to fold it into thirds. And it's going to go like this. You're going to fold one side over past the middle a little bit. And then look what happens. I'm going to put the other side on top of that.
Okay.
Okay. So you end up with a square.
Yep. Oh, I see that.
Okay. Fold one side and then the other side on top of it. And then if you hold it up, it looks like a square like this. Yes, you got it. Good job.
On this side, it's really not.
That's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just something close to this is good.
Whoa.
Hold yours up, Olivia, when you're done. Yes, good. Now open it all the way up again.
Okay.
And you're going to see if you ignore that middle crease, because that's how it was in the binder. So ignore the middle one, but you can see 6 boxes, right? 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6. Okay, so now lay it down on your table. So it's wide. So you have 3 boxes on top and 3 boxes on the bottom.
This
Okay.
is a huge page.
Yes, and in the first box here, at the top of the first box, I just want you to put an A with a box around it like that. At the top of the first box on the edge. See that? And then what we're going to do is get this ready for a big paper that we're going to work on next week. I want you to put next to the side here a Roman numeral 1 like we do for our outlines.
Hey.
Yep.
And
And
there's also
hold on, no talking right now, okay? I want you to put one, you're gonna spread them out a little bit. Don't put them too close together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then you have a Roman numeral 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Give me a thumbs up when you got it. I see that. Okay, now the box in the middle, move over to the middle box. And now you're gonna put a B here like that in the middle at the top. No, not that way, Jonah. It should be so you have 3 boxes on top.
oh that one.
Yeah, so it's wide.
That, that.
We got A, and then we got B, and then we're gonna do C in a minute, but B is in the middle. Do you see that?
Yep.
Okay, and then again, the same thing, Roman numeral 1, not Roman numeral 2. It's gonna be Roman numeral 1 again. And then 1 through 5,
B
like that. Okay.
square. Then I
Make a little space between the numbers, but try to make it in a straight line if you can, okay? Got it? Okay. All right, good. Thank you for that. And then the third box on the top, we're going to put a letter C, like that, okay? And then this is going to be, again, the same thing, Roman numeral 1 and 1 through 5.
Uno, dos, tres. Okay.
Okay, good. So you should have A, Roman numeral 1, 1 through 5, and then B, Roman numeral 1, 1 through 5, and then C, Roman numeral 1, 1 through 5. Is that what you guys have?
Yep.
Good. Okay, now in the middle, on the underneath the B in the middle, this box underneath that, I want you to write these words, fused outline, and I'm going to tell you what that means next week, but I want to get you I want you to get it ready. That's going to be under B, the box underneath B, okay? At the bottom. Fused outline. Okay, and this one is going to have a Roman numeral 1 again, same thing, but this time you're going to do 1 through 7. So 1
Yeah.
all the way to 7.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
And
cinco.
then you're going to write that word clincher at the very bottom of that one.
Clincher.
Well, Roman numeral 1, and then 1 through 7, and the word clincher.
Clincher.
I just wanted you to get it ready for next week. Good. I see that thumbs up. Good job. So that's all we're going to do on the big paper for today. And then next, so save this. Don't lose this. This needs to stay in your front pocket now. Don't lose it. We're going to use this next week.
Flippy,
And we're
flippy.
going to start writing words on it. So make sure you have it ready for next week. Okay, don't put everything away yet, though, because one more thing before you go, I want to look at, did you get that done, Olivia, by the way? Okay, good. I want you to look at the checklist really quick. This is back to what we were talking about earlier about the picnic or tortoise.
There's no eat or ate.
Yes, that's on here. Did you see that? Eat, ate. That's on your banned words list. But the other thing I want to point out to you is we have something, last week I forgot to talk to you about this, but we have a new dress up. Did you guys see that? www.asia. Or not .b.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jonah. The reason why there's no .b here is because we already have a because clause. So it's just going to be www.asia. All right, we went over these words earlier. Let me get my marker here. Do you remember what those words are?
Yep. I have it all in my head.
Okay, what are they?
It is when,
Good.
while, what the- when, while, Whereas, since, if, although, because.
Good. So write it down on the bottom here, just so you can remember. As, since, if,
I punch them.
although. We're not going to put because on this one. The because is only for your grammar book. Okay.
Okay.
This one is just going to have as, since, if, although. And then I want you to draw a little arrow from where it says www.asia down to these words right here so that you can remember those are those words. So here's the thing, it's on your dress up list now. And that just means it has to go somewhere in your paragraph, in each paragraph. So somewhere in paragraph 1 about the picnic, you need one of these words in one of the sentences. And it doesn't have to be the first word, okay? It can be anywhere in the middle of the sentence. And then you need one of these words in the second paragraph, and then you need one of these words in the third paragraph.
Oh, and
Okay. And then really quick, I want you to circle eat 8, just so you can remember. This is going to be a hard one because you're writing about a picnic probably, and don't want to accidentally use 8. So use those other words that we talked about earlier in class too. Okay, Jonah, did you have a question?
oh yeah, next week, after the class, can I like share my screen?
Next week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I can show you that Sprunky game.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if we'll have time for that. I said yes before I thought about that. Let's think about that. Let's see what kind of time we have because we have a lot to do next week. So, maybe at the end of class, okay?
Yeah,
Um, don't forget about these topic clinchers right here.
I'll pick
It says
one.
clincher sentences repeat or reflect 2 to 3 words from the central fact. So even though you're writing about the picnic or the tortoise or both, make sure you remember to highlight your topic clinchers. Do you guys remember the topic clincher rule? I know
Yeah.
you know it, Jonah. Do you know it too, Olivia? Yeah? Let's do it together. Let's just remember together. Ready? The topic
Topic
sentence
sentence
and
and
the
The
clincher
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 sentence
sentence must
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 repeat or
repeat or
reflect
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 two to
two
2 or
or
three
3
three
key
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 words.
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 Nice. Good job. So yes, make sure on your story about your tortoise or your picnic that you use that rule and you remember to highlight those words. I can't wait to hear about yours, Jonah, with your breakdancing turtle if you do that one. And Olivia, I can't wait to hear about yours with your brothers and sisters in your story. So it's going to be fun.
I
All
think I'll
right,
do the
guys.
like dancing turtle.
Try to finish it by class though, so you can share it. Okay. Because if it's not
Okay.
finished yet, you can't share it yet. So try to get finished with it before class time.
Okay.
All right, you guys, that's it for today. Good job. I'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.